Redditors with huge dicks and tits. What are some big tits problems that not many people know about? You can't wear the cutesy bras. It's always the bulletproof industrial ugly ones. Plus, big boobs hurt the back and shoulders. Probably needed a serious tag. So, weird big dick problem is compatibility. Vaginas are supposed to be stretchy etc. But there's a lot of factors that play into it. And smaller girls can get downright uncomfortable. Not to mention when you're trying to thrust deeply and it hurts her. Or you can't get all the way in. Etc. And after it all, even if everything goes well, you can cause a little tearing and bleeding. Which can get super awkward. Not all it's cracked up to be. And a big part of finding a good relationship is physical compatibility. Hard to invest time and emotion in someone and then the sex is painful. If you or your partner have a latex allergy, it's very difficult to find extra large non-latex condoms. Underwear containment is an issue. Not uncommon to get a little bit of your tip sneaking out the legs of your boxers. Your dick will almost always touch the bowl of the toilet when you sit down. Aka a witch's kiss. And it's awful at home but worse in a public toilet. It's very easy to bruise your girl's cervix during sex. And she will not be comfortable for a while afterwards. Know a guy with a huge dick. His wife doesn't want to have sex with him. Ever. It's been like 15 years. Big tits are painful as hell. Bra straps cut into your shoulders and cause scarring and they fuck up your back. GF of mine had monster cans. Her back was always sore. She had breast reduction surgery to C cups. But the warlocks persevered and grew back to DD cup size. Underwear for a large package. Hangs out when don't wanted to. Having even slightly tight pants on, especially when sitting, makes it look as though you have a small PP boner. Can't wear sweatpants cause it looks like I have a mini chubby even when soft. A few times I hooked up with a girl too tight I could not fit. But on the plus side I use my dick like a kickstand when I wanna sleep of my side. Female, broke up with a guy BC his dick was too big. Hurt my cervix like crazy and I'd feel nauseous from the pain. Go to scoot back on the toilet so your Peter doesn't touch the front of the bowl and not so far back that poop will hit the seat. Never a problem in public restrooms. But some residential toilets are a round hole and not oblong. Large breast club member here. I blossomed early and was tormented for it for a solid 3 years. Stuffer. Slut. Show off etc. I was in turn super self-conscious and afraid of dating for that reason. Bras are expensive for one that actually fit and don't cut into your shoulders. Swimwear is almost impossible. If my shirts aren't fitted I look like a log. I constantly have cleavage. Using tape you can get at a hardware store to hold you in place in certain shirts isn't abnormal. They weigh around 8-9 lbs. Toilet bowls are a bit of a problem and pajamas with a button up fronts. Swimming is weird because shorts always vacuum seal my dick getting out of water and that's just awkward around family and friends. Last time I was measured I was a 36F. My back is in constant pain. And I have to buy all my clothes 2 sizes too big because nothing fits my boobs. Everything I wear looks automatically slutty. I used to get in trouble in high school when I would be wearing the exact same thing as the girl next to me. But it looked inappropriate because my boobs were big. It's awful. I think about getting a reduction every day. I always have a bulge. And I fucking hate it. Half the time I spend walking around with my hands in my pockets to try and hide it. It makes me very uncomfortable all the time. I'm not sure if it's a case of big dick or small vagina. But after 18 years my wife still can't handle full penetration. If I ever get too excited and go all the way in it puts a very abrupt halt to the proceedings. I, personally, have rather small boobs coming in at a whopping B cup. 2 of my best friends however are rather well endowed coming in at a solid DD and F. A few of the problems I've noticed or have heard them mention include not being able to run in general and especially downstairs without holding them because it hurts. Having to spend a small fortune on bras because normal stores like Primark and Tesco don't stock cute bras in your size. Only feeling comfortable in a few silhouettes because anything else will either squish the girls, make them look too big or make them fall out. I am sure there are many more, but off the top of my head those are ones that I can think of that I didn't know as a girl with small boobs. At airports, they check to make sure the dick bulges or me. As a straight male, being groped by a male is part of the trauma of flying. Exercise. Running, specifically, is particularly gruesome. I have to wear either a very expensive sports bra or 2 regular sports bras to prevent my nipples from blistering. And no amount of body glide stops the very painful chafing of cutting into your underboobs. There's also modifying certain things, like the tower or any kind of exercise where you pull to your chest, because there's an 8-inch difference between your boobs and your chest. Imagine trying to do your normal workout with 2 fully filled water balloons taped to your chest. And think about how you'd have to adapt. Tenting is a big problem. Also, it tends to print on gym clothes. And tenting makes it a million times worse. It feels kinda carnal, lewd, or base having it fairly apparent which way it's hanging. Also, my wife can't fit it in her mouth. That may or may not have been TMI. It's certainly about the most you'll need to know. I always feel judged when buying XL condoms. Especially if a guy is at the register. Trust me buddy, I got a big dick. So many times I have wanted to buy a shirt in my usual size. Only to find that thanks to my huge boobs, it's actually too small. Buying swimsuits is nearly impossible. I can only purchase separates. And often have to buy tops that are plus sized and hope the color fabric matches the bottoms well enough to pass as intentionally mismatched. Also my work shirts are button down Oxfords. That shit is impossible. The buttons gape and pull if the shirt fits my waist. If I have one that fits my boobs then I look pregnant. Bench presses are impossible with a bar. I have to use dumbbells to get the full range of motion. Or else drop the bar down to my rib cage below my tits, and while it does work some muscles it's not proper form and doesn't target exactly what I want. Running. I wear 2 sports bras. Both compression style. To run. When it rains enough to just be a sprinkle. My boobs catch all the rain and the bottom half of my shirt is dry and it just draws all the attention to my massive rack. It just. Ugh. They're pretty though. Button down shirts never fit right and always develop a gap in between the buttons. It's super annoying. Every girl I've been with always tell me it hurts the first time. I always do my best to make sure they are extremely turned on and go slow. I can never just have a quickie. Always have to turn her on a lot so she can enjoy it. No girl wants to do backdoor ever. And struggle with head that I hardly get any. Also my GF gets back pain from her big boobs. Peeing with a boner is a lot harder. First off, when you're bigger in the chest, cute bras are not a thing. Sure I can get bras with lace on them. But that's about it because all the other really cute bras have no support. Secondly, bigger sized bras can be really expensive. My senior prom I needed to get a bra that had removable straps and my mom ended up paying $50. People might think it's nice to have a big chest. But it sucks. So many bikinis are halters. I can only wear a halter for about an hour before my neck hurts. When I am wearing a bikini, every chick in the area wants to fill them up. You tell a guy to stop staring. You get but they are so big. You tell a woman to stop staring. You get can I touch them? I'm honestly sick of women grabbing my boobs. If you grab them, I better get a crop or feel back or I'm going to get pissed. Edit. TLDR women molest big boobs more than men. Having larger than average tits results in hating bras but also hating not wearing a bra. I hate feeling restricted in a bra but I hate how they jiggle when I walk. Especially going downstairs because it hurts and I have to hold them. And that I can't accent my curves because I look fat. My boobs will cause the shirt to distort in a way that makes it look that way. Shopping for pretty bras. They're boring plain colors. Beige. Black. White. No polka dots or something cute for my significant other to see. Dick likes to sneak its way out the hole in your underwear all the time. You can't go balls deep without really working them up and letting them get used to it. You can really hurt someone and turn them off by giving too much too quickly. Big tit lady here. We're a weird distraction for folks of all genders. This is a little hard to explain but I'll try. You'll be talking to someone or even just hanging out working with someone. Doesn't really matter what gender they're attracted to, if at all. For the ace crowd, and you'll look up and they'll have that sort of glazed look and they are target locked. Here we go again. I just started a new job. So you can imagine the hilarity that was yesterday. And no, I'm not going to dress modestly for the rest of my damn life. Just know, I get to wear what I like. I'm comfortable with the twins. Nature had a field day creating these. I may as well have some fun during my day with them, too. But whoa boy. Trying to buy clothes are just insane. You'd think clothing manufacturers would understand women need a bit of stretch to tops. At least around a testicular area, but there are some stupid idiot out there in the clothing industry. Glaring at you. Ralph Lauren. Et al. Some girls like the idea of a big dick until you try to put it in them. I get away with less with HR. A cute fitted top on a smaller chest could look classy and business appropriate, but it looks raunchy and scandalous on me. Not me. Of course. But once in a group setting a good friend of mine complained. Don't you guys hate it when you sit on the toilet and your dick goes in the water? We all looked at one another in confusion waiting for the punchline. But he wasn't joking. I have a large chest and I am of an average build, so normal clothes don't fit over them, so I have to buy clothes a size up and I look 10+ pounds heavier than I am. It's actually more expensive. Not only because bras cost more but also because my back hurts as hell. TBH, the perks aren't worth it. Everyone will talk about the back pain. But no one talks about how you can't go jogging in public as people will honk their horn and whistle at you. Even if you're wearing a supportive sports bra and conservative workout clothes. All of this happened even when I was 15.